Hello world, what's going on? I'm winding down the day. It's been a pretty exciting day. I don't know if you've been seeing what I've been posting as much as I could be posting. It was kind of exhausting doing it because my phone has lost its mind. It's lost its mind. I'll get my complaining out of the way right away. I don't know what's going on, but I bought this phone back in October of 2018. Hello, Sue. Hey, George. And let me tell you something. I've had to factory reset it already. And no matter what I do, no matter what apps I delete, no matter what, I'm down to just Facebook. I can't. I've left my Instagram on too. I don't have any storage. Like, there's no storage. I don't even know if this video is going to be a play. So I'm like kind of stressed out about that. Only because, thank God, I am more of a laptop person, and that's how I conduct my business and most of my social media. I do find the cell phone a very valuable tool in my business, and especially for video creation. So I'm like, what's going on? What's going on, Travis? So, but anyway, let's talk about what I'm excited about. I'm going to clean my face. I am tired. We woke up early. Stella had an appointment today to get her first set ever of box braids. She might come in and make an appearance. Check her out, right? She did not want to get those box braids.
Nope,
not at all. She was, the reason, I don't know why she didn't want to. She just didn't want to. And, you know, I wanted her to try it because she's, you know, really discovering and enjoying her natural hair. And this is a protective style that, blah. Good thing I'm not drinking coffee. I get it in my coffee sometimes. I wanted her to experience it because it helps with protecting the hair. It helps growing it out. And then for a period of time, you don't have to worry about detangling or any of that. And I wanted to also have her have that experience because growing up as a mixed child, she doesn't get a lot of the ethnic hair things. I mean, it's literally been recently, over the last few months, that she is actually allowing me to sit down and go through the detangling process and doing wash and goes and setting her hair with different kind of curlers and twist outs, and it's a brand new thing. Before, she just didn't want nothing to do with it, and her mom would struggle with it, and I don't even know how she handled it. I think I maybe detangled her hair once myself, so it was like a lot of stuff. And one day we came across a video, and I was watching this video, and she came into the room to see what I was doing. Because one of my favorite things is watching beauty videos and hair videos on YouTube. I love that. I like spend time doing that. She loved this girl. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I think it was like a wash and go tutorial. And and she was just like, oh my gosh, I love her. We followed her on Instagram. She entered a contest and actually won a box of hair care products for her hair. And we have been going at it since. And it's been a challenge, but it's very exciting. And it's really wonderful to have her embrace her hair more. And it was worrisome at one point because somebody had straightened her hair to give her a haircut. And I was like, oh no, I didn't want her to, you know. And now that she's 6, if she wants me to straighten her hair, I'll do it. But she's only had it straightened with a heat tool 3 times in her entire life. So that's awesome. So I saw the Eliza Williams. She's a friend of mine's daughter. She has a YouTube channel, and she gets box braids a lot. And I was like, I wonder. And she called it a protective style, and I was like, what is that, a protective style? Because I know for me as a Caucasian, if I do cornrows or really tight braids, it's not something I can leave in my hair very long. It will break my hair. So, and I've had it done a lot. So, I was curious as to how, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Her hair texture is different. This is a protective style. It'll keep her from having to comb it out and doing all this stuff. And so, my daughter loved the idea and decided, and she's like, look for somebody. And we live in Vermont, and if you know anything about Vermont, the demographics are largely Caucasian, and I was like, I hope that there's somebody in Burlington, because any place else is too far. It's just so far. that has a history of doing hair and is good at it. And we came across this Facebook page called Diversity Hair. And I was like, okay, I like this. And I showed my daughter. She's like, yeah, I like this. And I'm like, all right, right on. And so my daughter's like, make an appointment. So I did. And then I think it was about 3 days after I made the appointment, I read a bad review on the girl's page. And it was a terrible review. This person, I don't even know if they're stable or what. But that also kind of ties into more of what I want to talk about anyway. But they waited 2 years before they gave a review. And they claimed they had permanent scalp damage and this crazy stuff. And I was like, oh no. So what does that make me do? It makes me go to YouTube and type things like, what you need to know before you do box braids. And I was like, good thing I did, right? Bless that girl for giving that bad review. Because I might not have learned anything that I needed to learn. And I learned some stuff. Ooh, I just ate that. Good thing it's not toxic. That's toner. Actually tasted pretty good. The cleaner doesn't taste good when it gets in my coffee, though. The cleanser. Not so fun. So anyway, Burlington's beautiful. Burlington is absolutely gorgeous. It's just, I'm not a city girl. And even though it's a very small city, it's got the very beautiful architecture. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of a mixed bag feeling on that, George. So I learned what I needed to know about that, and I went ahead and just kept looking at what to do and da-da-da. I made sure I kept in contact with Jackie over at Diversity Hair. What is it I need to be prepared for? I believe I let her know in message, my granddaughter has never had so much as one braid. So I have no idea. She sits through a 3-hour detangle with me, but I don't know what her capability of handling a tight braid is. And so, you know, one girl reached out to me, and Happy Day Sita, and gave me some insight, and she was like, no, she was like, just have her detangled, you know, make sure her hair's washed and detangled. So I was like, okay, and we did, and she was very happy. I guess sometimes, and this is that bad review girl, this is one of the things that, apparently she was like, she didn't wash my hair before she put box braids in. Well, why would she do that? You're supposed to come that way. Like, didn't you ask what you're supposed to, like, I don't know. It's just weird. So we woke up early today to make sure I washed her hair the day before yesterday, did twist outs, and just left it alone. And then this morning, my daughter took the twist outs out and detangled again. And then, just in case, we ran that Head Candy straightening brush lightly through her hair so that we could actually just take a brush to it. And I said, well, if she wants to work with her hair in the completely natural state, fantastic. All she's got to do is spray some water on it. If not, then it's okay because it's going to be easier because it's detangled. And it was wonderful. The lady was very happy. Stella sat down in that chair, and I was expecting a 4 to 7 hour visit. And I didn't know how this kid was going to handle that. And I didn't know how I was going to handle it. And I was worried that she was going to be in a lot of pain. I was worried that it was going to be very stressful on her. I've seen some, you know, when I Googled that on YouTube, I've seen some bad box braids, okay? I had not seen a picture. Nobody put up a negative thing about Jackie at Diversity Hair with a picture attached. Nobody. And it was only one negative person, and everyone else was like, she's amazing. And then I had a friend across the way, Laura, that said she knows who this person is. She said this person's got an impeccable reputation. So I was excited. Stella sat down in that chair. And she never, I think I may have almost saw it once. Okay? Maybe. I could have just been, she could have been reacting to the movie. Jackie had a big screen TV set up right there. All set up, ready to go. What's your favorite movie? Boom, Captain Underpants went on. Jackie moved so quickly, I couldn't believe it. If you just saw Stella come in, and you could look at my Facebook wall, that, you know, they're not super boxy, big, and they're not super tiny, but they're, you know, like, it took time. We got her hair down to about here, I was thinking initially to go to the middle of her arm, and I said, nope, that's going to take too long. Let's start her off slow. We don't want to turn her off if this is good for her to do every once in a while, you know? So she sat there. That was that. She just kept sitting there, and Jackie kept working, and Jackie kept looking over like, you said she never had a braid before. You know, like, this kid is... And at the end of the day, at the end of the session, she was like, I'm no kid, not even one that is used to this, sits there like that. You know, like, everybody was like, whoa, look at this. You know, this is a virgin scalp. We assume that it's tender because it's never had a seriously tight braid on it. Even my twist outs have a bunch of fluffy root at the bottom. It was amazing experience. And by the time, and Stella didn't want to do it, not the whole time, not even while it was happening, but as she started seeing the hair coming down, she started getting more and more excited and kind of smiling at herself in the mirror, and it was a lot of fun to see. And when it was over, this kid jumped out of that chair and ran over to me. It's like, Grandma, Grandma, look at my hair. She was so excited. That, my friends, is what it's all about. I absolutely was thrilled to death for her. Hello, Marlo. And she looked so beautiful. She was able to match because they weave in other hair with the hair to make it longer. Stella's hair probably with a tight braid like that is probably like that long. Now it's that long. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty exciting. She was really excited when she saw it done. The hair match, I mean, it looks like her hair because the color is so perfect. She has a couple of bleach spots, you know. I think 3 years ago, we put a little bleach on the edge of her hair when Sarah got her hair done. And about the first time I balayaged this winter, I gave her another spot. And that just stays forever. It's just there. It's like crazy. And her hair is kind of like a really dark blonde. And it's wild. Like in the summer, it's all blonde around it like a halo. So the color that she picked for her hair was very, very good. And I'm very happy about that. And it just makes me think about, you know, when you take care of yourself and when you're trying to take care of yourself and you're looking cute, I mean, you should see the attitude immediately. She was like, the confidence was unbelievable right off the bat. Not that she's not a very confident kid. She is a very confident kid. It was something different that I couldn't believe. And then her mom's like, well, next time we do it, we're going longer, and we're going to do this, something funky with different colors. And she's like, yeah, you know, so she can do it. And she knows she can do it. And it's going to help her hair grow. And I'm so excited. So I have a growth oil that I got from Main Choice. The Main Choice. It's nice stuff. Smells good, but it was kind of too thick, in my opinion, when I was trying to use it on her scalp at night. It was just too much. And maybe it's because I couldn't really get to the scalp. Because her hair's thick. Now, it's all sectioned. I can get right in there. So I was able to apply. I'm back. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that it stayed. Hey, Terry, thank you for hanging out. So taking care of yourself just means an awful lot. I think when you can see that kind of confidence just kind of happen as a result of taking care of yourself, imagine if you did that every day. So that makes me really excited. So it inspired me to come home and make sure I did my skincare routine, and because today was a no makeup kind of day. I was just exhausted. And it seems like I'm just exhausted. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired. It reminded me that I needed to make sure I took care. So another thing I'm really excited about is my Simple Easy Beauty group is growing, and it's so much fun. And I'm really excited about it. And we have a class coming up. I'm going to do a beauty class coming up here in the 25th. I think it's the 25th to the end of the month, to the 31st. I'm excited. We're going to be doing bunches of giveaways, and having a bunch of fun. We're going to learn some makeup tricks. We're going to learn some skincare tricks. We're going to learn some super fast busy mom or busy people makeup tricks. And that makes me happy because sometimes you want to be and feel beautiful, but it takes a little time sometimes. And you don't want to always take so much time. And it'll be nice to learn that. I should have probably waited to do that to my hair because I have to apply moisturizer. Moisturizer. Hi, Judy. I don't want to have hair oil in my moisturizer because it's not. It's thick. And I don't want to put thick oil on my face. But okay, I used my makeup removing wipe to get it off. And now it's time for some moisturizer. So it's exciting, and what's getting me even more excited about it is the hello Laura. What's happening? What? Caca, caca. Right there on Facebook Live, I just did it. Laura's the one I was just talking about. That she said that Jackie at Diversity Hair was amazing, and not to listen to those terrible reviews. And I am so happy, dude. You can't even. This is how I go to sleep. It was so amazing. I'm hoping that you could tell from the little videos I took. It was so amazing. And she was so fast. I expected it to be 4 or more hours. She was done in 2. We cleaned it up, but like she did a little cleanup, you know. We were out of there. I was very impressed. I couldn't believe it. So, that's what's up. You feel a little beautiful, you're going to feel more beautiful from the inside out. And it kind of works both ways. You want to nurture both sides of it. And that was one of my things I had put on my business page, my goals this week, and was to not participate in things that are really negative or allow anyone to be mean or anything. Because you know what? When I thought about that today, when I was thinking about that bad review that Jackie got on her page from this girl that waited 2 years to complain about it, and didn't have any pictures to show any wrongdoing. I know if somebody hurt my head the way she said her head was hurt, I would have had pictures. For sure. And it would have been over. I thought about it and I said, when people are doing something that they love and people are feeling excited for themselves and doing things for themselves that make themselves feel better, oftentimes people, and sometimes people that are close, hopefully not that much. Hopefully it's more outside, but you'll notice this. And I want you to take heart when you see someone getting some hate going because, you feel like you're on top of the world and then somebody's like, throw a stick at your wheel. You're finally riding with no handlebars and you're going down the street and the person that used to cheer you on when you were sad throws a stick into your spokes. Just fall down and get back up and get back on that bike. Don't let people's own nonsense get in your way. It's not always all about you, okay? And so that's something that I want you to think about. If I had allowed that one hater on that page to really influence how I thought and what we did moving forward, Stella would not have had this positive box braid experience, and she may have never gone and done it again if it was someone else, okay? So, and that's literally how delicate. So if you're thinking about that for your children, you need to really look at the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about that. And I want to give you some words of encouragement. You might be doing things and things might be rocking and rolling and somebody might go, it's not about you at all. What? Go like that. Don't worry about it. You don't even have to be upset anymore. Just go for it. Keep doing what you're doing. And whatever's going on with those haters or that hating activity, it'll change because they're going through their own process. And sometimes you being inspiring makes people uncomfortable. But trust me, you're still inspiring them. So stop worrying. Stop worrying about it. Just be happy. And that's what's up. So if you would like to be happy with me, come on over to the Simple Easy Beauty group. It's a bunch of ladies. Sorry, guys. Only ladies allowed. And we're just doing some fun stuff. Yesterday, I tried a new SIO wrinkle eraser thingies, and that was good. This morning, I woke up. I didn't have one bag. Right now I look a little plump in my under eye, but whatever. I didn't have any of that. And my smoker lines were obviously, to me, different. I didn't wear makeup today. I was just like, okay, that worked. Drank some coffee, got some water down at the store, went and sat there and prayed that Stella wouldn't freak out, and she didn't. She's a trooper. It's amazing. And, she's feeling good and all that. She's probably going to have somebody somewhere be like, what happened to your hair or something, you know what I'm saying? And she even acknowledged that. Like, we were talking about tomorrow's Taekwondo, it's the last day of Taekwondo. Hello, Kelly Vetter. And she was like, I wonder if somebody, hey, Keith Jones, what's going on? Wonder if somebody will say something. And I'm like, and if they do, I kick their butt. She was like, but you can't do that, Grandma. And I said, I'm a yellow belt too. I sure can. And she was like, don't worry about it, Grandma. I mean, the things you learn from 6-year-olds. The kid is amazing. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely adore her. And it was really exciting when it was all said and done that she ran to me like that. And I'm so blessed and highly favored that her mom was able to put that together for her. You know what I'm saying? That's the cat's meow. That is not the quick haircut and blowout. You know what I'm saying? That's a serious commitment appointment that costs money. Okay? It's a style that if she treats it right and we take care of it good, that can last her up to 8 weeks. What day is it today? Think about that. How long is that? It's a little bit. So she could have significant hair growth and protect her hair and not have to worry about lots of detangling and all that stuff that we got to do every other day. And hopefully we get to it every other day. And she feels good. And she taught me a little bit about not worrying, when somebody's not being all that. It's not you. It's them. Just with her little statement about that. So I think that's pretty cool. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. I am going to upload this to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're still here, I think it's time you went ahead and hit the subscribe button. Okay? And hit the thumbs up and the bell notification, because I have a small channel and I really like to see it grow and it helps it out a lot. So with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and ta-da! Have a beautiful day. Bye.